Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Well, Clark, lots of teams still in the mix this time of year. How do you keep from looking too far ahead?
You know, it's not easy, but it's not complicated either, Kevin. I just think you focus on one game at a time. Teams that typically look too far ahead too soon are usually the ones that fall down in seeding or out of the playoffs completely. It's a real mental challenge, but you have to take it one game as they come.
So it's Brooklyn now. Gilbert Arenas missing on the three. Here's the Cobra. Inside. It's tipped. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Ewing. That's tipped. Outside, Kobe. Passes it to the Cobra. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Kemp passes to Mutombo. Here's Bryant. Rejected by Taylor and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Let's do it. Let's go. Bring it in.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Arenas with it. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Driving the lane. Powered down as the whistle blows. A three-point play chance.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw tonight. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And here's Alston. And in the game with Dallas, he did not play well. And there's the pass to Anderson. Ewing, a screen on Martin. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Kobe. It's tipped. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, how about the follow-up by Bryant, outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Pass to Bryant. Kemp dishes to Kobe. Here's the Cobra. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, terrific timing on that connection right there. Well done both ways.
LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Arenas against Bryant. To halt the run. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The Cobra passes to Bryant. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Clippers trail by 7. Arenas kicks to Ewing. Pass to Alston. Arenas with it. Anderson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
The Nets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's deflected. Now Anderson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Alston, good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Alston following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Ewing dishes to Arenas. Outside, Taylor. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Ewing sets a screen for Anderson. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bryant. And the layup falls. Kobe's got 8.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
The pass to Arenas. Brooklyn with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Got that bucket in no time at all. That's now 8 points for the Cobra.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Nets. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Now here's Anderson. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Alston. To stop the run. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Kobe gets it to go. Kobe's got 10 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Brooklyn.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Alston. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Kicks to Arenas. Anderson outside. Three-pointer. No good that time. Good work defensively by Martin. And Bryant throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And the Clippers call time here. Dooling's checked in for Los Angeles.
Number 12, Dooling.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 18. Here's Alston. From the top of the key, he buries it. Here's the Cobra. 10 points for him. Odd pass to Bryant. Kemp can't hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And it's Taylor finishing it off.
Boy, you can see the floor awareness Alston has. Really excels at getting the ball to open teammates.
To the inside. Here's Kobe. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clippers trail by 16. Alston with the ball. Fires from 14, and the rebound goes to Martin.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Kobe, the pass to the Cobra. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. The Cobra's got 13 points.
The assist going to Bryant. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
And here's Alston, crosses over, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Scalabrini's checked in for Kemp, and Walker subbed in for Kenyon Martin. Pass to Alston. This one for three. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The feed now to Mutombo. And Dooling pulls it down. Clippers trail by 16 to the paint. And Alston with the basket on the assist by Dooling. He's got 9.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Cobra passes to Kobe. He kicks it to Mutombo. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the Cobra. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 16.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Kelly. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bonner. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Mavericks. Kelly kicks to Dooley. Over to the wing. Here's Alston. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low, here's Scalabrine. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Kobe's got his 3rd assist on the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Kelly. Brooklyn with the rebound. Mutombo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Bryant slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now Alston. He's got 9. Looking to end the run. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Nets out in front, opening up a huge gap. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside. Slick crossover. Remove the defense, had no way of keeping up.
Feeds to Harden. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Arenas. Here's the Cobra. Back to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Over Arenas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
You know, Kobe is the total package. Not just an elite scorer, but a very talented, versatile defender, too.
Both free throws good from Bryant. Clippers trailed by 21. Here's Kelly. Scoreless thus far. Floats one up, and it's Scalabrine with the rebound. And for the Nets, their shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it. Harden kicks to Scalabrine. Here's the Cobra. He's got 15. Drills the three-pointer. The Cobra's got 18 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Arenas. And here's Bonner from the arc. Walker with the rebound. Arenas against Kobe. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The Cobra's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good on the three-point shot. Kelly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Arenas, a wizard with the rock.
Nets leading by 21. To the middle. Here's Kobe. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brooklyn shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the Clippers making a change here. Alston's checked in. Here's Alston. 9 points in the game so far. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
There's the screen. Passes it to Kelly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Brooklyn. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
The Nets making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Alston with the ball. He feeds it to Anderson.
Alston.
6 to shoot. Shot from 16, and he hits the jumper for 2. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Screen coming.
Here's the Cobra. 18 points for him. The pass to Scalabrine. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's the Cobra. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 20 points for the Cobra.
Just a really good job there of finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
Pass to Dooling. Anderson outside. Puts up a three. That one falls coming off Dooling's feet. Anderson's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Pass to Bonner. Here's Dooling, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's the Cobra. 22 points for him. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Spins. And that one is stuffed right through.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
And here's Dooling. 17 points for him last game against Dallas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taylor's checked in for Matt Bonner. He's off on the second. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Now Alston, he's got 9. Here's Taylor. No good. Great D that time from Kemp. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 7. Dooling for 3. The shot's good. Alston making the play.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
There's the feed to Bryant, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Passes it to Anderson. Dooling with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Ewing can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Alston. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Alston's got 11 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's the Cobra. 28 points for him. And here's Alston. To the inside. Slammed in by Taylor.
Great for Alston, showing you some sleight of hand on that pass.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn making a change here. Pasenko's checked in. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And the pass to Kobe. Nets passing it around. Right wing. Tries the spin move. The Cobra. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
And the Clippers have possession. Here is Alston. And Ewing now top of the key. Outside Arenas. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Arenas is so relentless in attacking the basket, always puts all kinds of pressure on the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
First one falls for him.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability, starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. The Cobra passes to Kemp. Over to the left wing. Outside, Kobe. Pass to the Cobra. For three. It's rebounded by Ewing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, Arenas. And looks
That's
like
green.
the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Nets with possession here. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. And he goes in for the dunk.
Always looking to get his teammates involved. Bryant certainly has the vision to do so.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Alston. Anderson up top. Clock at 6. Ewing sets a screen for Arenas. Nailed from three-point land. Arenas has got 7.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 32. And Ewing sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. Kemp passes to Mutombo. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's the Cobra, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. From the baseline. Here's Arenas, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Arenas has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Here's Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Passes to Anderson. Now Alston, 12 points for him. Back to Anderson. It's stolen by Martin. On the wing, Bryant gets the three-pointer to fall. Bryant's got 30.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
Alston with the ball. Kicks it to Ewing. There's the dish to Anderson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Arenas outside.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
The Cobra passes to Kobe. 13 feet away. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Arenas can't hit. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Now the pass to the Cobra. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Arenas. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Alston. And that time, also a missed shot. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's the Cobra. And the layup's good off the glass. The Cobra's got 8 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Arenas. Taylor up top. And here's Alston. 5 to shoot. Low block shot. It's deflected. Here's the Cobra. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Kemp dishes to Bryant. Mutombo got it. Good job in the low post. Mutombo's got his second bucket tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Alston, good. It's the Nets now. Feeds it to Mutombo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Inside. Out to Ewing. To the right side. Here's Alston. That three off the mark. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, usually Kemp's passing game is low-key overlooked, but this is a quality feed here.
Now Alston, 14 points for him. Outside, Taylor. Alston with the ball. The screen from Ewing. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Arenas. And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Honors checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Harden's checked in. And it's Scalabrine in for Kemp. And it's the Clippers' ball. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. It's stolen by Bryant. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. The Cobra's got 40 points.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Kobe passes to the Cobra. From deep three-point land. And Bonner pulls it down. And Los Angeles guys shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Alston kicks to Anderson. Back to Alston. He dishes it to Anderson. Walker with some nice D. And the Nets with possession here. Here's the Cobra. Arenas grabs the miss. Arenas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anderson right side. Down low. Here's Ewing. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Offensive rebound. Walker the pass to the Cobra. Now Bryant. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Harden left side. Goes back up. Good. He hits the jump shot. .131 left in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
On the wing, Arenas. He's got 9.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Bryant is doubled. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And Bryant is right there. Kobe's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here is Anderson following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Here's Alston. Off target from outside.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. From deep, Arenas. A three-pointer is right on target. Arenas has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Clippers. To the paint. Stolen by Ewing. Arenas against Kobe. Here's Alston. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Alston's got 17.
Well, it's always good to see Arenas moving the ball like that. It really helps tie the offense together when he does.
Timeout called, the Nets. And the Clippers making a change here. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Alston. Harden the pass to the Cobra. On the wing, Bryant over Dooling. Harden with the stuff.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps going. Many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Los Angeles guys shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. No good from Arenas.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Kobe Bryant, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Kobe drops them both. And so here are the Clippers. And here's Dooley. Here's Kelly. Shoots over Walker. Shot by Kelly, no good. Here's the Cobra. Wants to get it to Kobe and does.
What a natural scorer Bryant is. It almost looks too easy for him.
Out dueling. Pass to Kelly. Here's Folks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. First.
Hey, good hit, man. Good hit. Oh, I got shooter, man. Good rebound. Gotta get it. No! Yo, Gilbert.
That looked good right there.
Yeah, fire it up. Yeah, player. Yep. Hey, ball. Flash. Give him, man. Coming at you. Skip. Down screen. Come Coming at you. Get that. No baseline. Whoa. That's you. Nope. Push. Go. Push it. Go. Here we go. Get it go. I'm back. Corner.
Hey, just keep throwing that up.
Yep. Flash. Give him, man. Coming at you. Skip.
Yeah, that's what weight room is for.
Back screen, I got you. Here we go. Get it going. Take that one. Get it corner. Help.
Here is Bryant. 5 on the clock. At the teardrop. Misses from close range. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for LA, Yew'Z, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Arenas. And both free throws good for Arenas. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's the Cobra. He's covered by Alston. The Cobra's shot is off. The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's the 3. And it's Scalabrine with the rebound. Scalabrine's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The Cobra passes to Bryant. And they double up Bryant. And it's Williams with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And they double up Bryant. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. The Cobra's got 43 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Anderson outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Arenas kicks to Anderson. Shoots the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Taylor's checked in for Bonner. Here's Arenas. Pass to Taylor. Back to Arenas. 4 on the shot clock. Ewing sets a screen for Arenas. Again, Los Angeles.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the Hibachi.
Here's the Cobra, stolen by Ewing. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. The 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Who runs the baseline and finishes with an absolute circus move at the bucket.
Crazy, crazy finish.
Well, I tell you what, he went deep into his bag of tricks for that one.
Here's Alston after the basket by Brooklyn. Right side, Arenas. Taylor taking his time here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Third team foul. At the line for 2. Taylor.
And the first one drops. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for the Nets. Martin comes in for Scalabrine. And Taylor drops them both. Brooklyn with the ball. Bryant left side. It's stolen by Taylor. Here's Alston. An easy 2 points on the layup. Alston's got 19 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it.
And good! There's another.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year. Passes it to Arenas. With some art. Yep, it counts. Arenas has got 11 points in the quarter.
Off the charts, the touch from Arenas. Beautiful.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's the Cobra. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Cobra.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're in front by 39. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Ewing. Kobe with the steal. The pass to the Cobra. Back to Bryant. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Kobe's got 43 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's the Nets now. Here's the Cobra. On the wing, Bryant. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Too long, la daga. La tengo. Porque eran chulón, la daga. Sinilose, matalateao. Fangunahe matangito kilao.